Your timeline isn't late, and your blessing isn't lost. Nothing outside of you needs to move before your life moves. The switch is within, and the moment you flip it, the world reorganizes itself to match. Tonight, we won't push, hustle, or beg. We will do something far more powerful. We will relax into the end and let the universe do what it does best. Serve the state you accept as true. Breathe in slowly, let the shoulders drop. Notice how the old mind wants to negotiate when, how, who, where. That is the manager in you trying to supervise a miracle. You don't manage miracles, you assume them, you wear them, you feel them real. And then reality, like a faithful servant, catches up. There is a quiet law beneath everything you live. What you repeatedly accept within must express without. Your days, your conversations, your coincidences each is an echo of inner consent. So ask gently, what have I been agreeing to about myself? What do I keep affirming about what's possible for me? If you've been agreeing with lack, life will politely deliver lack. If you've been agreeing with delay, time will stand between you and your desire. But if you inhabit the identity of the one who already has, everything shifts. You are not required to push matter around. Your job is identity. The world's job is arrangement. Close your eyes for a moment. On the inhale, hear the words I am. On the exhale, let the sentence end in fulfillment. Already there. Again, I am already there. One more time, I am already there. Feel how the body softens when the war with time ends. Feel the mind quiet as someday retires and now steps forward. You are not pretending. You are selecting a state and letting that state select your life. The outer is shadow. The inner is source. We have had it backwards, waiting for proof to permit belief. In this law, belief permits proof. The seed comes before the tree. The feeling comes before the fact. Step into a simple scene that would be true after your desire is fulfilled. Not the ceremony, not the fireworks, the normal morning after the miracle. Hold the object that belongs in that life. A pass with your name. A key that fits a new door. A message that reads approved. Hear one sentence from someone who matters in this new chapter. Welcome aboard. Proud of you. As discussed. It's all set. Don't dramatize it. Make it ordinary. Miracles become facts when you treat them as ordinary in consciousness. Let relief rise calm, deep, and unforced. Whisper within, thank you, this is mine. Strain is the signal that you've drifted into not yet. Strain is the prayer of separation. Calm assumption is the prayer of union. You can push on the world for 10 years and get inches, or you can assume for 10 quiet minutes and watch doors appear where there were only walls. Step out of the manager's chair. Step into authorship. Say within, I am the one who receives Italy. I am the one who is chosen. I am the one it works for. Let these be descriptions of your present self, spoken from the end, not toward it. The world cannot withhold what you have embodied. Systems, delays, opinions, these are stage props. Change the role, and the set is replaced. Listen to your inner conversation. It's the script your world memorizes. Rewrite it. Let of course be your anthem. Of course it worked, because it's mine. Of course they said yes, because I already decided it's done. Of course the way opened, because I live from the end, not hype, not adrenaline. The dignified expectation of someone who knows the law. Now we dive deeper. Breathe and walk with me through the end. Feel the texture of your new normal. See the sunlight on the floor of the room you now inhabit. Sense the temperature of the coffee in the cup you now own. Notice the quiet satisfaction that hums under your day, not giddy, not frantic, except that the nervous system accepts what you continue to accept. It relaxes when you do. It believes you when doubt interrupts. Don't wrestle it. We are not curing doubt. We are starving it. Return to the scene, the sentence, the object, the relief. The law is not impressed by noise. It responds to persistence. Inhale, I am. Exhale. The one who is. Inhale, I am. Exhale. The one they chose. Inhale, I am. Exhale. Already living it. Shoulders soft. Jaw loose. Belly calm. Ease is evidence you've stopped asking time for permission. Understand this about willpower and imagination. Willpower tries to force the door. Imagination hands you the key. Willpower can exhaust you. Imagination restores you. When you catch yourself pushing, step back into picture and feeling. Re-enter the scene. Touch the object. Hear the sentence. Wear the identity. The more you wear it within, the less you chase it without. You do not own the how or the when. You own the end. The how is hired by the state you inhabit. The when is scheduled by the end you've selected. If impatience rises, translate it. I drifted into not yet. Then come home. Trust the bridge of incidents to appear in email, an introduction, a nudge to call, a thought in the shower. Follow the obvious step, not frantic action. Not desperate action, natural action that matches who you already are. Delay often a costume your miracle wears while the set changes behind the curtain. Rejection. Many times a redirection written by the end you asked for. Do not worship appearances. They report old assumptions. Keep your covenant with the new identity and let yesterday's echo fade. Make a calm oath now. I retire my membership in the club of almost. I choose the state of already. Not as a mood, but as an identity. Hold it lightly yet surely, the way you hold something that's unquestionably yours. Too tight is fear. Too loose is forgetfulness. Find the living middle owned, easy, inevitable. Take one memory from this week that still stings and revise it. See it again with the outcome that matches your new state. Hear what you wish had been said. See what you wish had occurred. Feel the relief. Seal it with, "That's how it went for me." You have just told your subconscious which version to file. The world will adapt. You are not waiting for life to move. Life is waiting for you to occupy the end. Assume it tonight, wear it tomorrow. Return to it the day after. Make it normal to be the one it works for. Let grace do the heavy lifting. When people ask how you did it, smile and say, "I stopped forcing, I started assuming. I lived from the end and the world cooperated. Now let's embody it deeper." Imagine walking into a room that used to intimidate you. The air feels different, because you are different. Heads turn with quiet recognition. You don't need to prove anything. Your state speaks for you. A door that once stuck now opens with a modest click. You laugh not in triumph over others, but in relief that the war with time is over. You are home in the identity you chose. Sense your new financial normal, not the scramble, but the settled rhythm of enough and over. Bills paid before they ask. Opportunities appearing like stepping stones across a river. The number you once hoped for now routine. Emails labeled confirmed, approved, cleared, arriving while you're out walking in easy air. You are not surprised, of course. You whispered, "Always works for me." Sense your new creative normal. Ideas arriving without strain. Collaborators who speak your language. An audience that feels like family. The work meets you halfway because you stopped chasing and started embodying. The doors open that you didn't even know existed because you stood at the end where those doors are obvious. Sense your relational, normal, steady, mutual, kind. The anxious checking has become gratitude. The fixation on outcomes has become presence. You are loved because you are love in consciousness, and love recognizes itself. If the old voice tries to negotiate, wait longer. Be realistic. Prepare more. Ask again, smile, and let it pass. That voice is an echo from a version of you that no longer runs the show. It speaks from memory, not truth. From fear, not power. Your power lives in your decision. You become by deciding. You shift by accepting. You manifest by surrendering not to the world, but to the unseen reality burning bright within you. Feel into one more scene and make it undeniably yours. Hold the phone that just delivered the message. Read the line that matters. Breathe the air of completion. Let your body learn the language of done. Anchor it with a quiet phrase. "It is done." Again, softer. "It is done." One more time. Certain. "It is done." Now we end as we began, simple and sovereign. You are the author, the page is your consciousness. The ink is your assumption. Whatever follows I am becomes the blueprint of your experience. Say it wisely. Say it calmly. Say it like law. I am ready. I am chosen. I am successful. I am wealthy. I am whole. I assume the end. Life obeys. Hold that stillness a moment longer. Let the nervous system memorize it. Let the old timeline dissolve. Let the new one feel ordinary, obvious, inevitable. If this found you at the right time, carry the state and let it do the arranging. For more calm, practical sessions rooted in assumption, identity, and the law, subscribe and stay close. We're building a quiet community of people who relax into the end and watch life obey. It is done.